Ultra CBD with Young Living's essential oils unique? Well, obviously, it's the only CBD product in the world blended with Young Living's therapeutic grade essential oils. But it's also all about quality. And it's quality you can trust because it's guaranteed by our seed to seal promise. And why is this important? Now, let's face it. The CBD industry is fairly new, and many of these upstart companies are run by potheads. It's the truth. That means that other brands may not be what they say they are. They may contain synthetics. They may have illegal levels of THC. They may have contaminants, either synthetic or natural. Hemp is something called a phytoremediator, which means it cleans the soil by pulling impurities into the plant. That means that natural soil toxins like lead and mercury can accumulate in hemp. So let me repeat what Jared said. All Nature's Ultra ingredients are derived from natural sources, vegan approved, gluten-free, and cultivated using world-class organic farming practices. Best of all, every stage of the production process, from the farms in Colorado to the bottling facility in Utah, have been rigorously tested and approved using Young Living's seed to seal quality standards. Finally, let me say that we've decided to use the pure CBD isolate because it's the best way to assure purity and potency. By definition, CBD is single spectrum. It's one compound, okay? But we have the unique ability to add selected essential oils whose terpenes increase the overall spectrum of each product. In this way, we can very carefully and accurately control the purity and potency of each product. We call this Smart Spectrum. This way, you get to try CBD-based products with different terpenes from different oils and see which ones work best for you. No one else can offer you this unique approach to CBD products. I'd like to say it's kind of smart spectrum for smart people. And speaking of smart people, let me introduce Lauren Walker to take you through the rest. Hey, Lauren.
I know it's late, but give me some love, Young Living! So, why Young Living CBD? It's right on the screen. What's the answer? Seed to seal. It's something you should be screaming from the top of your lungs. Seed to seal. That is the essence of who we are and what makes us different than anyone that's out there on the market. And so be so proud of the CBD that you will be able to take home with you during this convention and from this point forward. We're really excited to deliver this great product to you. But so why Young Living CBD? Because it is backed by our Seed to Seal promise. Young Living is the only essential oil in the entire industry that has had its compliance program reviewed and accepted by the United States government. We're the only company. The only company. That is something that you make sure you share the message. We are the only company that has been reviewed and accepted by the United States government. So that makes us extra special. And of course, our CBD is covered by this gold standard. So let me take it one step further. In addition to that, Young Living they've said to us that our spectrum of what we cover in our compliance audit is so phenomenal because it not only covers our sourcing standard, but it also covers full quality and R&D, which most companies don't do if they even have a compliance audit. On top of that, we're one of the only companies that combine those two with sustainability and environmental standards as well. The only one in the industry. So not just direct sales, all essential oil companies. So that's what makes us very different and unique. So we had a team of people that go out to audit these farms, no different than CBD. And so they went to look at the farms for us. And here are some of the things that they looked at. Looks like we skipped a slide here. Well, it looks like we skipped a slide. Let's keep it there. So let's talk about Colorado first. We're sourcing our CBD hemp from Colorado. And why Colorado? Number one, this is for us being new in this business. We looked around at all of the states, again, because we're sourcing this in the United States, and thought Colorado is the best place for us to start. Why? Because of the arid climate. It's perfect for CBD. The elevation is great and beneficial for organic production of CBD. Our farm is totally USDA organic certified. So be confident that every bottle that you have comes from a certified farm, organic farm. Because it's so arid, that it really helps with the drying process for our CBD. If you dry it too much, like if it comes from an environment or a state that has a lot of humidity, the drying process has to be longer and it takes a lot of the constituents out. We don't want that. So going to Colorado and having a drier, arid climate was perfect for us to launch this product. Also, because it's very arid, not a lot of disease and pests as well, and that was perfect for us. So we decided to go there. So some of the things, and also the pictures that you see here are actually from the farms. So we look at authenticate the species. We make sure that the species is what it is. We send botanists there, they do testing, they make sure that the species has been confirmed through the labs. We go and we do harvesting and collection, and we test every single step of the way to make sure that they are following every single method that's a part of their SOP. We also look at the agricultural practices. We walk the lands. We look at how they irrigate. We look at the soil content. We look at the air climate. We make sure that there's no pollution coming off of other lands that potentially can contaminate our product. Legal compliance. They look at all aspects to make sure that the place that we are sourcing from is getting the product that they say that they're getting. They are complying with the local laws, with the state laws, with federal laws, and that it is fully documented along the way. We also look at things like make sure that their social practices are exactly what they need to be. How they extract and distill. We look at, again, every single process, we follow them through the step, and this is what our teams did. And it confirms through our audit process that they've met the standards that we expect that's been defined. Again, as I mentioned, social practices. Make sure that there's no young children working on the farms. Make sure that they're following SOPs. Make sure that they have the right safety equipment so that they stay safe during the process. Traceability and storage. Make sure that they are, again, following the process and they can document every step of the way. Climate control. Make sure that they can trace where it's passed along and in the hands that it's been in. And last but not least, of course, testing. So all of this, and I said it in a few minutes, and I know a lot of people are taking pictures. Know that after convention, I'm going to send all of this to you in Facebook or some kind of social media with step-by-step what we do and what makes us different and sets us apart from anyone else. And this is what the process that we're following with CBD, which makes us special. So, next steps, because I know everyone wants to go out there and buy CBD. First of all, everyone who is attending convention will be able to